Attend a major drag racing event today, and you will find packed stadiums, millions of dollars in highly tuned hardware, and a dedicated culture of automotive enthusiasm that operates at an absolutely massive scale. The modern automotive media space is intensely competitive and heavily fragmented. The attention economy here is largely held by a handful of titans, distinct high-energy personalities like Cletus McFarland and the stars of Street Outlaws. But in May 2026, upload schedules across this entire digital ecosystem came to a sudden halt. Creators uniformly paused their output to mourn an unexpected loss. While mainstream audiences might not recognize his name, the biggest figures in the automotive world admit that their careers and the modern industry itself trace directly back to one unseen man. That man was Kyle Loftis, the founder of the media platform 1320 Video, a channel that amassed nearly 4 million subscribers. He managed one of the most significant platforms in the industry, yet he intentionally stayed behind the lens, focusing his attention on those around him instead of himself. This approach raises a central question. How did one man build a multi-million-dollar media empire while consistently refusing to occupy the spotlight? In 2003, Kyle picked up a basic consumer camcorder and started documenting the underground street racing scene. At the time, car media was dominated by highly polished studio shows. Kyle offered something different. He uploaded raw, chaotic, unfiltered runs down open roads. He was filming high-powered machines pushing their absolute limits. At these speeds, a tiny miscalculation means the difference between setting a record and total disaster. He knew the stakes intimately. Just months before his passing, Kyle was behind the wheel of a high-performance Toyota Supra when the car lost grip and violently slammed into a pole. He survived, but suffered broken ribs and severe lung damage. By operating within the same physical dangers he documented, Kyle earned the absolute trust of an intensely guarded underground community. As 1320 Video reached massive scale, Kyle broke the typical influencer mold. Rather than centralizing the brand around his own image, he granted access and authority to unknown creators. He shot and distributed the early street racing DVDs that eventually served as the direct blueprint for the television franchise Street Outlaws. He brought in young enthusiasts like Baghetti and Cletus McFarland to run his social media accounts. He gave them total freedom to establish their own voices and build their own massive followings. If a rival videographer was standing right next to him filming the exact same race, Kyle would actively promote their channel to his millions of subscribers so they could gain notoriety alongside him. He extended that support outward, providing financial and promotional backing to transform grassroots meetups like TX2K and Rocky Mountain Race Week into premier national events. By acting as a platform incubator rather than a traditional influencer, he geometrically multiplied the size of the entire car community, proving that shared power creates a dominant cultural movement. His approach was highly lucrative. Through YouTube monetization, brand partnerships, and merchandise, Kyle built an estimated net worth between $2 and $5 million. But his primary passion project was a nonprofit effort. Every year, he organized the Ice Cream Cruise, a massive car show featuring Ferris wheels and thousands of attendees, where every dollar raised went straight to charity. He easily could have pocketed the proceeds of his most successful event. Giving it all away confirms that his drive to build this community was rooted in genuine connection, not transactional wealth. We live in a digital era defined by ego and constant self-promotion. Yet the most powerful figure in the automotive world was a man who constantly pointed the camera away from himself. Behind the scenes, he obsessively took group selfies with everyone he met and regularly texted his peers to check on their well-being. That quiet, persistent empathy was the actual foundation of his empire. Kyle Loftis demonstrated that building a lasting legacy means pulling back from the center of the lens to invite everyone else